Shabbat Shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach Kodash, to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. I'd like to give double honor. Shalom to the 144,000, to the 1/3, to the hopeful elect. Shalom. It's your brother Isaiah, back with another lesson. And I'm going to call Esau is greatly despised among the heathen. And as we seen, J.D. Vance at the Olympics, at the Winter Olympics, getting booed, and you can tell it very much affected him, because he thought he was going to get cheered on and people going to prop him up and there's going to be whistles and blows. Yay, J.D. Vance, oh my God. That kind of shit. But unbeknownst to him, the Lord had a whole trick for him. He's starting to see that all the wickedness that they've been doing in the earth this past year, 2025, that the heathens really just came out and like, look, man, we don't like y'all. For real, we don't like y'all. Especially with the move that America, Babylon the Great, has been doing with the tariffs and running in people's country, taking their leaders and telling other countries they're going to come take their land, and the other nations by not getting their way. With that pride and boastfulness that Babylon the Great Babylon the Great have, Slakia, I guess he thought he was going to get this warm welcome from the other nation. But that's not what's happening. We're seeing what he's seeing as well, that even among the heathen, they are greatly despised, which we're going to get into that now. In the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 2 and 3. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. See, they're being despised by the heathen. They're like, man, you know what? Fuck y'all, man. Especially you, J.D. Vance. You see the boy with the little sign plaque in the back. The heathen no longer respect you because of the way y'all been handling business. Not only with them, but just in general. Taxes, throwing tariffs here and there. Like I said, running to other countries, taking their leaders, telling everybody else they better not mess with them, telling them that NATO and the rest of the nations need America. If it's not for America, nobody would be anywhere. That pride that they have has come to bite them in the butt. So now, among the heathen, they have been greatly despised. And the heathen showed them that they're at the Olympic Games. Matter of fact, let's get that word despised. Because you can tell with them booing him, he never had that happen to him before. It's new, Salaki. It's new to him that something like that has happened. Like, oh man, they really booing me? Like, yeah, nigga, they booing you. What you thought was gonna happen? What was that? No, Salaki. I don't know what I was thinking. But they have become greatly despised. This is despised strong H959. Bizarre. To despise, to hold in contempt, disdain. And that's what he was feeling. He felt being held in contempt. He felt that disdain that they have for him. That's why he was looking like that. Like, man, they booing me? Or they booing somebody else? No, they booing you. They booing you, and they booing the leadership that's here in Babylon the Great, aka America. To despise, to regard with contempt. See? To be despised, to be despicable, to be vile, worthless, to cause to be despised. And they done it to themselves with their actions, with their policies, where they done ran around the world oppressing nations, oppressing people, Then you got them over here kicking people out the country, telling them they not worked anything, and everybody seeing this is like, God damn, I thought America only doing it to us. Now they doing it to their citizens. So what you think gonna happen when you start oppressing everybody there? Everybody gonna want to be your friend? That it's okay? Oh yeah, please, America, come oppress us. Come take our minerals and resources. You think the people just doing it? No. People don't start to see because Yahweh Shem Shai has been revealing to them exactly who America is. So now you're being despised because the people understand that America was no good in the first place. But this was all a plan of Yahweh Shem Shai. He's taking them through there, if you know the son. By what? By exposing them. By lifting up their skirt and showing them the world just who they are. And we're going to go here, Jeremiah 49 and 10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his hidden places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. So now Esau can no longer hide themselves. No longer say, well, we doing this to help everybody. We're just trying to defend ourselves. No, the whole world see you as you are. Sees you for the oppressive country that you is. Through your policies, like I said, and through your military might. His seed is spoiled, his brother and his neighbor, and he is not. So they understand, okay, yeah, that's the wicked that the Bible speak of. A lot of these heathen nations are understanding it. So now that's why they have that disdain for them. That's why they are so despised, because they can no longer hide it. And these nations who once thought America was this great place understand that a lot of the things that's going on in their country, a lot of the financial situation, a lot of the just all out wickedness that going on that come from America through their policies and things like that. So they're understanding now that the righteous is not in rulership. You know how the scripture go? When the righteous bear rule, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people slacking. I gotta get it now, cause for some reason I'm drawing a blank right there. When the righteous are in authority. This Proverbs 29 and 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. And did you see any of them people rejoicing out there? No, they were born to that. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And the people understanding that the righteous are not in rulership, that they're under the oppression of the wicked. That's why they were born them and had those signs up and cussing them out. Because they understand that America is nothing but an oppressive country that's oppressing not only their own people, but the rest of the nations as well. And we know what the scriptures say about oppression. Which we're going to go there. This is Ecclesiastes in the Bible 7 and 7. Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, and a gift destroyed the heart. And now they see that America just been oppressive to them. So now they're angry, they're mad. As it said, Babylon has been a golden cup in the hand of the Lord. Not all the nations mad because they drunk of the old policies. They took that gift that destroyed them. So now when they looking at America, they're angry and pissed off like, man, forget y'all. That's why J.D. Vance got booed. Because these nations understand now they have been oppressed by Babylon. They didn't come and liberate them or get them freedom, but really more oppression. So now that Yahweh Shem Shai exposed Esau, they're wise, they're hip to the game that Esau is playing, they're mad, man. They're upset. We're going to get that in another translation. Where it said, Yeah, the ESV. Surely oppression drives the wise into madness. And that's what done happened, man. These people done got wise, got hip to what Babylon do, the lies that they tell, through the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Al-Shai, and they greatly despise them, man. They no longer want that gift that America brings, because they understand that gift gonna come with something, gonna come with oppression. But ultimately, that's why Esau is gonna be destroyed. But they gotta understand, all the things they're going through now is just the beginning of what Yahweh Ba'Shem HaShai has for them. You think you greatly despise now? Oh, buddy. Wait until that third woe start. Wait until all your allies turn on you. Wait until the rest of the nations come together to blow the hell out of you, man. Because this is only the beginning of the torment that Yahweh Ba'Shem HaShai has for Babylon the Great. Nobody is going to ever be able to tell Yahweh Ba'Shem HaShai, no, let Babylon go free. No, man. They got to get this judgment. And they're starting off by being despised by the heathen. Because the Lord got an issue with them, man. And they got to pay. They got to go through. They got to taste those drags. They got to be destroyed. Because the Lord is not going to hold back the punishment no more for Esau, Edom. We're in that time where Yahweh Ba'Shem HaShai is going to slowly start turning up that heat on their head. Which we're going to end out here. In Amos 1 and 11. Thus says Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof. See? You got to go through it. So being booed, if that affected you, just wait until the Lord just open up that can on you. When he opened up that punishment. And what he said, he's not going to turn it away. So it's on his way. Because he did pursue his brother with the sword and did cast off all pity. And his anger did tear perpetually and kept his wrath forever. So Yahweh Ba'Shem HaShai mostly doing it for what they did to Israel, but also for the wickedness that they done throughout the whole world. You can't commit the kind of wickedness that Babylon had done and not expect Yahweh Ba'Shem HaShai to punish them after he punished any other nation. Remember, Sodom and Gomorrah, those 5 cities, was a monument for not doing that certain wickedness. But Babylon the Great goes around the world and push that same wickedness, plus more. So you think he gonna hold back that punishment? No. You got to get it. And call her Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem HaShai that they get it, man. That it come to him. He do a slow burn on this place. But that's all I had to say on that, man. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem HaShai. Shabbat Shalom. To the next video.